Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Boneau Suresh and I'm your host for this program today. Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84 and FiOS 35. That's 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time. We have an excellent support system for you besides this yoga fitness program. We have a website and a blog, Yogaxpress and yogaxpress.blogspot.com. We also have a book called Yoga Secrets, which you can find on my website as well. It has 10 ailment-specific cards. We have a postcard for you with a very simple sequence called 48 Plus and a little fridge magnet. So you know what to do with the fridge magnet and the postcard. Keep the book at home if you wish as a reference point. If you're already very experienced, that's fine. It's a great reference point. If you're a beginner, it gives you all the steps. Now, for the big moment you've all been waiting for, I'd like to reintroduce our wonderful participants from yesterday. They're back today for more. To my extreme right, we have Rennee Boneau. Rennee, remind our viewers, we always have new viewers. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us other than what you told us yesterday? Is there anything else you want to share with us? We just want to hear your voice.
I'm excited to stretch again with you.
Good. I'm glad you came back. I'm really happy you came back because that does say something for our program and also it says that you didn't hurt yourself, so you're back. I'm glad. Michelle Proksell to my immediate right. Michelle, anything else you'd like to share with us?
I'm ready to get going.
She's already charged. She's had her endorphin high yesterday and she's back for more. So you're a true yoga addict. You're on your way to being a yoga addict already. You probably already are. Do you practice a lot?
I haven't in a long time.
Okay, so this hopefully will get you back.
Beginning.
Back on the tracks. Mike Dioria. I always have to be careful how Mike Dioria. Yes, I did say it all right.
Yeah.
Mike, anything else you'd like to share with us? I know you're a chiropractor. You told us yesterday. Was there any observation from yesterday's episode that you'd like to share? Was there?
No, I thought it was great. Good benefit for spinal health and.
It's good.
Yeah, very.
That's the operative word. Spinal health. That's all what yoga is about. It's about spinal health. And as a chiropractor, you hit the nail on the head. That's what you do, right? As a professional. Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about. And we try to make it a preventive program for you. Yoga itself is for preventive health care. Yes, if you are already have a problem with your body, you have asthma, arthritis, it can help delay some of those symptoms. But mostly it's to take care of your health before you're overcome by ailments. Jamie?
Oh, it's great to be back today. I really am looking forward to this. I just need the stretch, and it's not. It's kind of a thing where if you stretch one day and you don't stretch the next, you just miss it so much.
True. I read in a book in when I first started practicing, in the beginning we drag our body to class, and after a while when you get used to it, our body drags us to class. So you get so used to that routine, and if you're in a different place at the time you want to stretch, your body is telling you no, it's time to stretch. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that is so true, especially as I'm getting older. When I was younger, I used to get into these things and I didn't really, I could do anything. But now, being older into my 50s, it's kind of like you feel it, how much it benefits you, your posture, your alignment, and how good that feels to move.
Yeah, healthful high without putting anything into our body. You and me both. We're both, as we grow older, we have to watch out for ourselves. Mm-hmm. But it's not just about age, it's also about the way we feel about ourselves. So it really makes us feel like we have 48 hours in the day. So if we're ready, we're going to take our viewers through transitions today. When we talk of transitions, what we're going to do is we're going to flow 3 postures, 3 to 4 postures at a time. So we're going to transition postures 1 through 3, 4 through 6. And that's okay, ma'am. You can go from behind the camera. That's fine. And this is an open studio. We have people come in and out of the studio all the time, but it's perfectly okay. We're a very casual program. Let's all stand up. And again, we're going to stagger ourselves. So Jamie and Rennee, you might want to come back just a little bit. We're going to take you through the full sequence. We're not going to cover all 48, probably all the standing postures. So heels are together, toes slightly apart. Hasta Uttana is the first posture. So place your palms in front of your chest. Elbows are raised. Close your eyes for just a few seconds. Now, inhale. Take your arms all the way overhead. Hasta Uttana, hands raised. Now, without changing our posture, without changing the alignment, we're going to exhale, fold from the hip into Pada Hasta, hands to feet. Exhale and fold. Now, these two transitions, these postures, you've already seen us transition one into the other in the last episode. Now, we're going to move directly into the third posture. We're going to inhale and bring. We'll talk you through this before we get into it. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up to shoulder height, both palms facing in, and then exhale and bend at the knees. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, exhale and bend at the knees. If you feel there's too much pressure on your knees in this posture, you may want to ease off a little bit, lean back just a little bit. If you feel your back is nice and strong and you're able to take it, your knees are able to take it, hold this posture. When we say hold, it's hold your posture, not your breath. Let's inhale, come up, exhale and release. Let's all turn to the left. We're going to transition 3 more postures. The posture we just came out of is called Utkat or Thunderbolt. Utkat literally means bolt of lightning. Now we're going to go into Trikon. Trikon, 3 is 3, Kon is corner, Trikon is 3 corners or triangle. Bring your legs out about 3 feet apart. You don't want it too far apart, but if you're fairly tall, you may want to bring it out just a little more. Put your brakes on in the left foot. So bring your toes in on the left foot. Bring your toes out on the right foot so that the heel of the right foot is at a T with the sole, the inner sole of your left foot. Now you want to turn your body to face the front of your body. So basically you're not facing the foot that's turned out. You want to face the side of the studio in our case. You want to turn this way. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep your hands where they are at shoulder height. We're going to exhale and dip our torso. Dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Left arm goes all the way up. Exhale and dip. Both palms face forward. Look up at the raised arm. You want to look up at the raised hand and try to take your left shoulder as far back as you can and hold. If your fingers do not touch the floor today, that's okay. You can place your hands at your ankles, your shin, your knee, wherever you are today, that's perfectly okay. You should feel a wonderful stretch on your adductor muscles, the inside of your upper right thigh. Inhale, let's come up. Palms are down. Turn, put the brakes on in the right foot. So turn your right foot in, turn the left foot out. Remember, the further out your feet are from each other, the further apart they are, the easier it is for you to dip closer to the floor. It's very practical, very simple. You're closer to the floor when your feet are further apart. So for me, sometimes I tend to cheat a little bit, but as long as you feel the stretch, it's okay. Turn to look to your left. The heel of your left foot should be at a T with the inner sole of your right foot. Inhale and take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up. Look up at your raised arm. You want to keep both your palms facing forward. You're trying to gather all the energy from the atmosphere. And take your right shoulder back. With every sip of air that you get out of your body, you would be going deeper and deeper into this posture. Hold. Inhale. Let's come up. Palms are down. Now turn your left foot in again. We're going to transition directly into the next one, which is Veera Bhadra. Veera is brave, Bhadra is soldier or warrior. As we exhale, we're going to bend the right leg at the knee. Exhale and bend. If you hear a few pops and crackles in your knee, that's not Rice Krispies, that's just air pockets, so don't get worried about it. Now let's dip further and go into Veera Bhadra Kona. Keep exhaling, dip your right hand in front of your right ankle, left arm goes all the way up. Now if you want to challenge yourself just a little more, take your left arm all the way overhead, palms facing down, look up at your extended arm. So you want to keep going. You're doing great. Keep going, Mike. That's it, beautiful. Very nice, and hold. Inhale, let's come up. Bring your arms up to shoulder height, then release your leg, your knee. Turn your right foot in. Let's not forget the other side. Turn the left foot out. This time we're going to transition the next two postures just like we did on the right side. We're going to exhale, bend the left leg at the knee, and then we'll continue and dip the left hand in front of the left ankle. Exhale and bend. Right arm goes all the way up. If you want to challenge yourself a little more, take the right arm all the way overhead. You should feel a beautiful stretch in your triceps as well this time, as well as a wonderful, wonderful stretch in your obliques on the right side this time. So the whole right side of the body gets a beautiful, beautiful stretch. Hold, inhale, let's come up. And then release the left knee. Let's wiggle our feet a little closer together. Keep your feet parallel to each other again. This time you want to make sure, I'm going to stagger myself here. This time you want to make sure that your feet are about 6 to 8 inches apart. We're going to go into a posture called Tiryang Asana. Tiryang Asana. Tiryang is reverse inversion. It's a very intense back bend. Whatever you do, if you feel a little dizzy getting into this posture, make sure you ease off just a little bit. Respect your body. Be mindful of what your body tells you. Just be aware that your body is not ready for every posture every day. So we all are at different levels. It doesn't matter where you are, just keep trying. Place your palms on your buttocks. Now once you place your palms, make sure you close your elbows. Bring your elbows closer to each other. That'll open up your chest. Lift your chin. Keep inhaling. Take your head up. Lift your chin higher. As you keep inhaling, once you go past midpoint, start exhaling and glide your palms down the back of your legs and bend your knees if you have to. Exhale and bend. Whenever you can, try to engage your low back muscles, tighten them. Tighten your gluteals, which are your buttock muscles, and hold. Make the connection. Do not leave your hands suspended in midair. Bend your knees if you have to. Let's inhale, come up. And release. You want to make sure that you actually balance this posture with a wonderful forward fold. So bring your legs out about 3.5, a little wider than you would normally do. And this time we're going to fold over just to ease any stress in your low back. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Now, the posture we're going to get into now is called Prasarita Padottanasana. The school that I came from, they call it Ugrasana. Ugra means fierce. Exhale and fold with a nice straight back. If you've been watching our episode, if you watched our episode yesterday, you might have noticed we used a block to show you that if you're not quite there yet today, if your head, the crown of your head doesn't touch the floor today, it's all right. You can use a foam block to help you make that connection. Place your palms and your elbows close to each other and hold. Press with your palms, come up, just pause at midpoint for a few seconds. Wiggle your feet a little closer together till you feel it's safe to get your palms off of the floor. Clasp your palms together, bring your arms in front of you. Keep inhaling with a nice straight back. Let's come up. Exhale and release. Let's wiggle our feet closer together. We're going to take you through a two posture transition this time. Well, let's all turn to face the camera. And again, we'll stagger ourselves. Mike and Michelle, you may want to come forward. We're going to go into a posture called Ardha Chandra. Ardha is half, Chandra is moon. Ardha Chandra, half moon, a crescent moon. Some schools may have a different name for this posture. If anyone else feels that you've heard a different name for this posture, please feel free to share it with us. Heels together, toes slightly apart, palms by your side. Inhale, bring your palms in front of your chest. Elbows are raised. When your elbows are raised, you feel nice and alert. Inhale, keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead. Hold for just a moment right there. Make sure when you have your palms all the way overhead, make sure that your arms, your biceps are trying to align themselves beside your ears. If you can take it even further, wonderful. Engage your low back muscles. And we're going to exhale and dip to the right and to the left as we exhale. We're going to first exhale to the right, inhale, come back to the center, then exhale to the left, inhale back to the center. Exhale to the right. So it's a little bit of a swaying motion. We're trying to make a crescent moon with our body. Hold it. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale your arms in front of your chest and keep your palms facing down. So you have your palms, it's not in a namaste this time. This time we have our palms facing down and your elbows are out. Bring your feet apart about 6 to 8 inches. The further apart your feet are, the easier the posture gets. So you don't want to keep your feet too close unless you're very confident. You don't want them too far because then you don't get much of a challenge. So we're going to stay at midpoint, 6 to 8 inches apart. We'll take you through a posture called Kati Chakra. Kati is cut off, Chakra is wheel. It's like a spinning wheel, literally translates to spinning wheel. We're going to exhale and swing our right arm out to the right side. Then we'll inhale, come back, then we'll swing the left arm out. We'll do that twice. The first time, keep your hips where they are. The second time, take your hips with you and feel the difference. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. This time, take your hips with you. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Back to the center. And notice how you feel you can go much further when you take your hips with you. Exhale and release. Bring your arms by your side. We're going to go directly into tree posture. Thank you, Rich. Oh, that's wonderful. We have 10 minutes. We're going to talk you through a posture called tree and then transition directly into balancing scales. Vriksha is tree. Vriksha is a Sanskrit name for tree. Transfer your weight to your right leg. Lift your left heel off of the ground and very gently use the props you already have. You have your arms and your legs. You can use them as props. Hold on to your left ankle with your left hand. Place your right hand on your right hip for balance. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move and attach the sole of your left foot to the inside of your upper right thigh. Look ahead of you. Whenever you are in this posture, just remember, when you get out of a posture, get right back in. Do not give up on yourself. Look at a point ahead. When you feel ready, place your palms in front of your chest. Now, if you do not want to go too high today, you're welcome to place your feet, your left foot at your ankles, calves, except on the knee, anywhere but the knee. You don't want to move the kneecap to the side, or Mike will take me to task. Exhale, and let's release. That's perfect. We're holding it much longer than usual for you in the studios, just so you understand what it takes to hold a posture for longer periods of time. Transfer the weight to your left leg. Left hand is on the left hip. Lift the right heel off of the floor. Hold on to the right ankle with the right hand. And if you do not want to place your right heel, the sole of your right foot into your upper left, inside of your upper left thigh, you can always place it, as we said, at the ankle or the calf. Just avoid the knees. Hold. And when you're ready, look at a point that doesn't move. Place your palms in front of your chest. Very nice. And namaste. Elbows are up. Now, this time we're going to transition. Inhale the arms up, overhead, and take your right leg back behind you. Very gently, let's try and transition. Take your right leg behind, dip your torso forward, exhale. Into balancing scales, Tula Danda. Your body forms a T with the floor. Inhale, come up. Release, place your right leg on the floor. And this time we're going to take the left leg up. Exhale, dip the torso forward, take your left leg back, flex your foot. Exhale and dip. Inhale, let's come up. And release, exhale and release. You might notice if you're practicing with us right here in front of your TV or in front of your computer, you might notice when you flex your extended foot, the foot on the extended leg, when you flex your foot, you're always stretching the back of your legs. If you point your feet, you're stretching the front of your legs. Does that make sense? Right? I always have to check. Now, we have a professional here who can correct us. We have the good fortune of having someone who is in a position to correct us. So let us know. If we make a mistake, we're happy to be corrected.
Okay.
So it makes sense, right? Common sense. So if you flex your foot, you're stretching the back of the legs. Point your toes, you're stretching the front. Okay. We're going to go into another posture called Uttita Pada. Uttita is raised, Pada is foot. Transfer the weight to your left leg this time. Raise your right heel and place your left hand first on your left hip for balance. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Now, the further ahead you look at a point that doesn't move, the easier it is to keep your balance. If you're very, very confident, you might want to look at a point really close to you. So we're going to stay at midpoint. I'm going to look at the mic right there. Now, hold on to your right big toe from the inside with your right hand. And once you're ready, look ahead. It's a balanced posture, so focus, be very careful, very gently. Inhale and extend your right leg out in front of you. If you're ready, that's beautiful. Michelle looks very nice. I can see through the corner of my eye. If you're ready, you might want to try taking it to the side. I'm not always ready for this. Some days we can, some days we cannot. Inhale, bend your leg, very gently, release. Release the right leg. Let's move on to the other leg. That was beautiful, very nice. So this becomes your favorite posture. When you do something, when you do a posture really comfortably, it becomes our favorite. I noticed that, isn't that right, Jamie? Whenever we get into a posture and feel good, that becomes our favorite. Transfer the weight to your right leg. Place your right hand on your right hip. Bend your left leg at the knee. Raise your left foot. Hold on to the left big toe. And inhale as you extend the left leg. Look ahead at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Yeah. Very gently, that's okay. We don't have to hold it for too long. And Michelle, treat us to that extension to the side. Beautiful. Now bring your leg out. If you fall out of a position, get right back in. Now if you can, very nice, release. If you can, bring your leg out to the side, then you feel another wonderful pelvic stretch. If you're not ready to bring out to the side, that's okay. Just do as far as you can. As long as you can feel the stretches, we're okay. Now, because this is intended to be 3 postures transitioning, what we're going to do is we're going to just keep our foot back there and we're going to take it directly behind us in Natrajasana. So take your left leg behind you, hold on to the left ankle with your left hand. When you're ready, look at a point ahead of you that doesn't move. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your knee. Just do the best you can. Very nice. If you want to challenge yourself, you're welcome to go all the way down. At the studios, we're not going to do it today. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. We need to stretch the other leg, transfer the weight to your left leg. Once we've stretched the other leg at the right. Thank you, Rich. We have 3 minutes. Once we've stretched the upper quads on the right leg, we're going to transition directly into Garudasana. Place your left hand on your left hip. Hold on to your right ankle from behind. Once you're nice and secure in your posture, look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your knee. Very nice. Inhale, let's come up. Let's come out of that. Michelle doesn't want to come out of it. She loves this. Cross your right leg over your left calf and wrap your right foot around the left calf. Cross over. And once you feel you're there, once you're ready, right knee is up. Take your time because we are workshopping for our viewers. So we're just going to try and get in. I get out of postures all the time. It does hurt. Balance postures are really cumbersome and I hate them, but you know, we need everything. Right knee is up, left arm goes up. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow. It's okay, you know what? We can also place your foot on the floor. That's perfectly all right. You want to feel the stretch. It's okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Cross, that's
I think I might be
fine.
cheating
That's
a little
fine.
bit.
And you want to wrap your right foot if you can. Cross your left elbow over the right and bend just a little bit. Inhale, let's release that posture. Release the arms, untangle the arms. This posture is called Garudasana or eagle. When you wrap around, it looks like an eagle. So I've been told, let's not forget the other side. We have, I think, a minute to go. Transfer the weight to your right leg. Cross the left leg, wrap it around the right calf. If that's not going to happen today, it's okay. You can place your left foot on the floor beside your right foot. Left knee is up, right arm goes up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left, wrap it around, look ahead at a point that doesn't move. That startled us. Inhale, let's come up, release.
Oh, got it.
Exhale and relax. We have 4 more postures. You want to keep going. We have a minute to go. Let the music go. We're enjoying ourselves. As we're going to go into the next 3 postures, we might not finish. We want to thank our wonderful crew, Zuli Nauzo, Eric Schmidt, Ritz Bizial. Thank you on behalf of Rennee Boneau, Michelle Proksell, Mike Dioria, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Jamie Avery. Inhale, bring your heels together, toes slightly apart. Inhale the arms up, all the way overhead. Cross your opposite elbows. Hold on to the opposite elbows. Exhale, fold from the hip with a nice straight back. Exhale. Place your palms on the floor.